As I walk along this very narrow bridge, I will not be afraid, knowing you are with me. As I walk along this very narrow bridge, I will not fear, knowing you are near. והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד. והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, לא לפחד.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down.
Shabbat Shalom. Cantor Paul is off this evening. It's good to be with all of you. We are going to begin with words from Psalm 133, which you'll find on page 10. For those who are visiting today, the book opens from right to left instead of from left to right because it goes as if Hebrew does. So, and that it's the smaller book, not the one that says Torah commentary on the front. So we're going to start with the words, Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad, how good and beautiful it is for brothers and sisters to dwell with one another. Hine ma tov Umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov Umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. We're going to turn to page 2, so we're turning back in our books to page 2 and 3. I'll ask everybody who can comfortably do so to please rise. Let's read together the bottom paragraph on page 3. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Our blessing over our Shabbat candles, our Shabbat lights, page 2. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. You may be seated. We turn to pages 20 and 21, and as is our custom here at TBI, we take a moment before we welcome Shabbat with Lecha Dodi to review the week that has passed, to just think back to last Shabbat, to last Saturday, and pause on each day for a moment, thinking about its blessings and its challenges. And then we'll come back together and sing Lecha Dodi and bring in Shabbat. Shabbat renews the soul. We'll sing together the verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. 1, 2, 5, and 9, they're numbered for your convenience. And when we get to verse 9, I'll ask everybody who can comfortably do so to rise and face the doors from which we entered to welcome the Shabbat presence and the nishama yitera, the extra soulfulness that travels with us during Shabbat, into the congregation and into our hearts. For those of you joining us from home, I invite you to turn towards the doorways of your home and bring the Sabbath into your space. Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamo v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem ultiferet ולתחילה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5, התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. We rise and face the doors. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. We turn to page 28 for Baruch Hu, for our call to prayer. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Do you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. I'd like to invite Dan and Aaron Stovall up. You're going to be standing again in a minute, so I'm just going to, you can stay standing. And we're on page 6, and then we're going to turn back to page 34.
So I'm going to do the English and you'll do the Hebrew? Okay. On the bottom of page 6. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
We're on page 34 and 35. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Shem kevod malchuto le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto
Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
We continue on page 36. Jacob Heyman will lead us.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצוותך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem, Amen. Good job. Page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot. That wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there's a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, and that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Mi chamocha, the song of celebration that the Israelites sang as they crossed the sea to freedom, page 40. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Nora tehilot osei fele, Nora tehilot osei fele, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Malchutecha ra'u v'necha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Elianu ve'yameru, ze Elianu ve'yameru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la. V'ne'emar ki v'ad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Hashkivenu is on page 42, but more importantly, probably better than page 42, because we have a series of things that are all together on our song sheet, starting with that text from page 42. About 20, more than that, my math isn't so good. In 1998, a long time ago, in 1998, summer at Camp Newman, my friend Tully Zelkowitz, who now works for the Wexner Heritage Foundation, and I were trying to get around some of the complications of a new camp at that time, a new Camp Newman, where we had a very small, crowded dining hall, and it was lots of challenges. And we were trying to figure out a way counselors used to bless their kids at the table. And that was not going to happen, because you couldn't even speak in there. It was so terrible. So we experimented with different things. And one Shabbat, we decided that during Hashkivenu, where we ask God to shelter us with a canopy of peace, that the counselors would hold talitot, would hold prayer shawls over the heads of their campers. And in doing so, would, just as we ask God to shelter us with peace, that we do our best as adults in our lives to shelter the children around us, the people, with a sense of safety and a sense of peace. We tried a lot of things that summer. That's the only one that's still going, it just happened that way. And now it actually happens at other Reform Movement camps as well. So that's also become our custom for Shabbat together. So there are talitot on some of these aisles here, and in the center, you can grab one. It's okay for, you can, and shelter the young ones around you, or the not so young ones. That's okay too. All right, here we go, Randy. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'hamitenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. O Adonai, Amen. 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 Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukkot shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Amen. You may put your talitot away. You may be seated if you're standing. We continue giving thanks for the Sabbath, for the opportunity that it gives us to pause, to breathe, to reconnect to our deepest selves, to community, to the Holy One. Join in singing Vishamru, page 44. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz, uvayom hashvihi shavat vayinafash. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. We turn to page 46. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. We rise. Adonai tzvatai tiftach, as we move into our Amidah, into this section of our service. Adonai sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Page 48. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Page 50. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishene Afar, Micha Mocha Baal Gevurot, Umido melach, melech memit umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata lahachayot hakol. Baruch ata Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Page 52. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Baruch ata Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Please continue silently with the text of your own heart or the words of the prayer book through page 62, 63. Whenever you're through, you may be seated. Page 62, bottom of the page. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru. Amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru. Amen. I'd like to invite Morgan and Ken to come up. We're on page, turning back to top of page 55.
May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle to find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. May all this day fulfill its promise.
Amen. Thank you. So in our Torah reading cycle, We are still in the book of Gary's favorite book, Book of Leviticus, and we're in a portion called Amor, and the word Amor means speak. And in the Torah portion, God gives instructions to Moses to pass along to the priest. In other words, he says, speak to the priest. And I'm translating perhaps a little bit here as like, speak up. If you're in a Jewish community or, I don't know, at an airport or in places like that, right, you get signs that say, if you see something, say something, right? Any community that's kind of sensitive to security issues. And last week's portion included the mitzvah of not standing idly by in the face of wrongdoing. So I want to talk about something in this portion, in Amor, that I find actually a little troubling. I'm troubled in this portion by an emphasis on perfection as the highest standard, as the only criterion for acceptability. It makes me uncomfortable that good enough was not good enough in the ancient paradigm. The people and even the animals that were less than perfect needed to be rejected, at least when it came to the temple and temple service. And so a person who struggles as a person who, right, sometimes struggles with our own needs, my own needs for perfection in different ways, perhaps get a little sensitive to the issue. But let's just look at what it talks about in the portion. The portion begins with the requirement for who a priest marries and whom they mourn and how. Lots of limitations are imposed on this individual who's supposed to live by some standard of perfection and who is not allowed the basic humanity of grieving when they lose someone they love and marrying the person that their heart calls them to. The priest himself is less than physically perfect in any way than they are barred from public service. The Torah has a whole list of disqualifiers. Most of them, I'm not going to read today. There are constraints on who's allowed to eat the sacrificial offerings, and of course, the animal that is offered has to be without defect. If it has any blemishes, it is not good enough. So I like to think that for a couple of reasons, maybe this doesn't need to be our standard today. One could be, we no longer have a temple service, we no longer have a priesthood, so that might be a good excuse to leave the standard behind. Another just might be for perhaps we've become a little more self-aware and have moved beyond this heavy sense of judgment regarding perfection and to a greater sense of acceptance of the blessed diversity in our world. It's been said many times, of course, that the perfect is the enemy of the good. And if we judge ourselves and others by the standard of perfection, we will be depressed and lonely. Our fear of failure can prevent us from even trying. It can cause us to downplay our accomplishments and focus on our mistakes. It feeds our sense of worry and destroys our peace of mind. The reality is that perfection is an impossible goal. When we try to be perfect to too many things, we lose the ability to go all out on the things that are really important to us, writes Becky Gillespie, co-author of the book, Good Enough is the New Perfect, Finding Happiness and Success in Modern Motherhood. Often, people lose sight of their passions and deepest desires when they try to be the best at everything. In her research, she discovers that the good enoughs were a lot happier than the never enoughs. The never enoughs were consumed by worry that depleted their everyday joy. Is there a way that we can let go of comparing ourselves to others and take pride in doing our best? Can we let go of our constant worry in order to enjoy the present? None of which, of course, is to say that we shouldn't always be learning, that we shouldn't always be trying to grow, that we can learn from our mistakes and do better. That's what this whole project is about. This whole project of life and this whole project of tradition and faith. One of my favorite blessings is the blessing we say when we see someone who appears different. We offer thanks to God who mishaneh habriot, that is, who fills our world with variety. None of us is perfect. I wish that Parshat Emor had allowed space for humans and animals who don't meet some arbitrary standard of perfection, that had made the case that we include everyone, that we can include everyone. But, of course, it was also a different time. There were no women in the priesthood. There were all sorts of others. It was you had to be born into the priesthood, so plenty of people were excluded. Emphasizing, I like to emphasize here that we're all created, B'Tselem Elohim, in God's holy image. When we read these words, we understand, of course, that Torah is a product of its time, that we can be grateful that Jewish tradition has evolved to an acceptance and a value of all people and of all creatures. And as we strive each day to see in each other and in the people around us the image of God in each living thing. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to turn to page 253 as we turn our thoughts to those in our lives and those in our community who are in need of healing, of body, of mind, or of spirit. We're in the middle of the page.
Mi shebeirach Avoteinu mekor habracha leimoteinu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. We ask for blessings upon Hannah Fields Austin, Sue Toback, Rosalind Lefkowitz, Helen Weinfeld, Pam Poliakoff, Kathy Blumenfeld, Caitlin Antrim, Brad Holland, Serena Postal, Robert Strober, Charity Rezadeh, Gloria Foster, Robert Gerard, Adele Harris, Brenda Found Gerard, Jan Marcus, Al Shapiro, Robert Waldman, Judith Gratz-Delange, Deborah Delane, James Stead, Bill Hughes, Ed Means, Virginia Guzman, Suzette Guzman, Marilyn Rudin, Sandy Gunn, Faye Bernstein, Sandra Dizengoff, John Foster, Ron Sokloff, Larry Muir, Karen Nelson, Larry Gassner, Marsha Lloyd, Fred Rosenblum, Sharon Everett, Mark Kramer, Stacy Martin, Anthony Juarez, Ellen Sopkin, Jerry Feingold, Tim Nelson, Susan Smalls, James Morrison, Natalie Cruz, Joanne Cohen, Thad Nagy, Evan Olson, Keaton Height, Michael Gerard, Chastity Smith, Jessica Kubel, Audrey Kellner, Jocelyn Touchon, Marina Snyders, and Shebeirach
avotenu, mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Page 278. So we are still in this time that starts on the second day of Passover and moves to Shavuot, where each evening we count up to 49, count the Omer, count those days. It's a series of seven weeks of 7 days that separate Passover from Shavuot at that time. And it's also a harvest period, so an Omer is actually a sheaf of barley. So they use that as their counting mechanism, that they counted sheaves of barley, but we're counting that, the time from freedom to revelation as that plays out. So, page 278, let's read together that I am ready line that is there. I am ready to fill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom arba'ah v'shloshim yom, shehem arba'ah shavuot, v'shisha yamim la'omer. Today is the 34th day, which is 4 weeks and 6 days of the Omer. Candy.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Candy Fisher, and on behalf of your Board of Trustees, welcome to this evening's service. Thank you Todah Rabbah to Rabbi Kupitz for guiding us into Shabbat and for a very inspiring Devar Torah. Thank you to Jacob Heyman, Dan and Aaron Stovall, and Morgan and Ken for leading us in prayer. And thanks to Dr. Pulivoy for your always beautiful music. We also wish to thank Joachim Gratz for bringing tonight's Shabbat service to those online. Thank you to tonight's greeters, Sharon Sachs-Regalado, Judy Rose, and Kylie Sykes. Following services, please join us as we gather in the social hall for motzi and refreshments. We have a number of announcements this evening. Begin the week at our 9:30 a.m. Torah study led by Rabbi Kupitz and sometimes by Cantor Bush.
To me tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Mark your calendars now for Thursday evening, May 22nd. Join your fellow congregants at our annual congregation meeting. Your Board of Trustees will provide a review of the temple's accomplishments. You will have a chance to vote on several 25-26 Board of Trustees nominated members, and we will take a look at our proposed operating budget for the coming year. Come at 6 p.m. for some Chinese food, and stay for the important and informative meeting at 7 p.m. In just 2 weeks, starting on May 31st, you've got an amazing weekend at Temple coming up. Help support all Temple Beth Israel programs and facilities by purchasing a leaf on our 2025 Giving Tree and live auction. That leaf purchase gets you and a guest into our gala event Saturday, May 31st, where you'll have dozens of chances to snag a great raffle or auction item with our professional auctioneer and comedian, all while enjoying fine wine, special desserts, and great music. Leaves are going fast, so go online early at tbipomona.org and grab your leaves soon. This promises to be a fun evening, and who knows, you may be a lucky winner. After a fabulous night on Saturday at the Giving Tree Party, you're invited to return on Sunday evening at 7 p.m., June the 1st. In commemoration of Erev Shavuot, Rabbi Laura Geller will speak on intergenerational bonding and engagement. Rabbi Geller was the third female rabbi ordained by the Reform movement. She was twice named one of Newsweek's 50 most influential rabbis in America. The evening will include a cheesecake buffet and is open to the community. RSVPs are requested by May the 27th to Tarragon at tbipomona.org or simply by calling the temple office. Information about these and so many more spiritual and social programs can be found in your monthly kahila, weekly tekiyah, or online at tbipomona.org. Shabbat Shalom.
And for those of you here, if you haven't click to RSVP either for dinner for the in-person for the congregational meeting or for Zoom if you're joining us by Zoom, and you haven't RSVP'd, you won't get a Zoom link unless you've RSVP'd for those who are joining us that way. It's been in our congregational emails. It was in yesterday's, so you'll see it there. And if you're just showing up in person and you're not coming for Chinese food, you don't need to be RSVP. But if you're going to eat or you're going to come on Zoom, we need to know that you're coming. All right. We are going to turn now back to your song sheet. It's our special Shabbat together, Aleinu, non-traditional Aleinu l'Shabeach. I'll invite you to rise, and then when we get to the end, any kids here who want to come up when I open the ark can do that when we get to the Hebrew part. All right? So bottom of the first page, and then it continues on the top of the second page of your song sheet on the back side.
It's up to us to call ourselves to task, to sing what's good and true, to bring about redemption. It's what we were freed to do. For what's the point of being here if we're not moved to change our ways? Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. We are carrying the stories of the ones who came before. What stories will be told of us when we are here no more? We commit ourselves to action. It brings meaning to our days. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. It's up to us to own the vision. We are an answer to a call. It's up to us to live the words we speak for the benefit of all. It's up to us to bow down deeply. There's a broken world to raise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. Eliana, Ken, Jacob, you want to come up and help us open the ark? Come on. No? Ken? All right. Come on, Eliana. V'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech
Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Page 294. We take a moment to remember those who have been important in our lives and have left this earth, those who have died in recent days or at this time in years past. As a community, we remember Martin Rapkin and his wife and granddaughter and daughter are here. And we remember Stephen Gilbert, father of Gary. We remember the Yortzites, the anniversaries of the deaths of Jared Bleichman, Dr. Jack Herbert Block, Sylvia Munier Boutel, Sadie Brown, Ann Kaloff, Hare H.A. DeLange, Renee Ellis, Sheldon Fosco, Harry Geller, Samuel Goldfarb, Eleanor Grauman, Lee Hollander, David L. Horwitz, Rosalind Katz, Stanley Cohn, Norman Lefkowitz, Raul Aguilar Marboto, Blanche Marcus, Valentine Mashadi, Ruth Sector, Evelyn Weiner, and Benjamin Weinstock. If you're remembering somebody on the Shabbat, would like to add their name to those I've mentioned or restate a name I've mentioned, please feel free to do so as I come by your row. If you're in a time of mourning, observing a Yortzeit on this Shabbat, I invite you to rise. And I invite the rest of the congregation, if it's your custom, to rise and embrace and support of those who mourn. Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabbah, Bialma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon v'yomachon uv'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael, bagalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam ulomei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shmei dukudasha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tush b'chata v'nechemata, ta'amiram bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. We'll conclude with the last three lines of that prayer, Oseh Shalom B'imromav. Oseh Shalom B'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. For those of you who joined us online, thank you so much for being with us. Shabbat Shalom. For everybody in the sanctuary, please join us in the social hall for Kiddush, Motzi refreshments, and conversation. Shabbat Shalom.